everybody, and welcome to yet another unboxing here on the 2 Count. It is your boy Charlie, and it is that time of the month again. Pro Wrestling Crate, upside down. Pro Wrestling Crate has arrived, but it also arrived with a few companions in the form of something I scooped up off eBay, a larger Pro Wrestling TEES order I made, and another random shirt that I got from Pro Wrestling TEES, although it's not a grab bag, it's just another shirt I ordered. So I figured, let's have a little fun. Instead of me just doing my normal Pro Wrestling Crate unboxing, we're going to do a Pro Wrestling Crate unboxing alongside a couple of baggings. As you can see, I've got my Madman Ryan Barkin Pro Wrestling TEES shirt on for the T-shirt of the day. And one of the names in this month's Pro Wrestling Crate is the one, the only, Johnny Takeover, Johnny Wrestling, and now Johnny Monday Night Raw, Johnny Gargano. So I had to rep it from my dude Johnny right there. And without further ado, let's break into this month's Pro Wrestling Crate, which the theme is Love Valentine's Day. I think the word they used was like lovers and love or something like that. So let's see what is inside this month's Pro Wrestling Crate. We're going to start there. It's been a crazy week of wrestling. Me and Dave are actually going to take to the channel tomorrow. We're going to sit down, we're going to record. We're going to talk Kofi Kingston. We're going to talk some stuff with AEW, as we always do. We're going to talk the fallout from SmackDown and Raw. We've got a lot of exciting things to discuss. We're going to talk Jay White, maybe. Some really cool things going on. So, the Pro Wrestling Crate is open. And the theme of the month, I guess I was kind of right. For the love of hearts, it's Valentine's Day. So you've got an official Valentine's Day crate. As always, you guys know me if you've been watching this channel. I start off with the T-shirt of the month, the T-shirts that come in the month, and with Pro Wrestling Crate we get two. So let's look at the first one. We've got our black, again, soft style. You guys have been nailing it. Oh yeah, okay. So this guy was my hero growing up as a kid, no doubt about it. He is absolutely the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. You've got the Hitman, Bret Hart. They actually just inked him to a deal at Pro Wrestling TEES. I picked up a few shirts randomly about Bret, but I really like this one. The pink and the black go really, really good together on this shirt. Always, obviously. And it's funny, when I was a kid, I had that shirt that listed out all his accolades on the back. That wouldn't fit me now if I tried, nor do I even own it anymore. But I'm glad that I can get some merch from the Hitman. Always will hold a special place for Bret Hart. We're moving on to the next item in the crate. We've got another T-shirt, and yes. Okay, so as I said, Johnny Gargano is in this crate, and if there was one item that I hoped would be coming from Mr. Johnny Gargano, it would be the T-shirt. And the second T-shirt of the month is the man that is all heart, the Rebel Heart, Johnny Gargano. He actually made his debut to Monday Night Raw this week. I'm very curious to see how that one plays out. Is it temporary? Is it an NXT invasion angle? Is NXT and WWE turning into some sort of multiverse where all of them can appear on all different shows? I don't know. But I will tell you one thing. Between Becky Lynch, Kofi Kingston, what's going on with NXT and the main roster, despite the 7 people that they called up that went nowhere, actually really excited about WWE for the first time in a long time. Now, obviously, of course, still more excited about AEW, but I think that's all part of the effect, right? I think AEW is forcing WWE to switch their game up, and because of that, we're going to see some amazing things on WWE programming as well. The impact is already being felt. All right, moving on to the next item in the crate. I always love me a good micro brawler, and this month is really good. We have the Golden Star, Kota Ibushi. He's going to find a place on my collection right next to his partner, Kenny Omega. They actually did, in the last series, the Golden Lovers version of Kenny Omega. So, I mean, this is natural, a natural fit. I'm so glad they made him a crate exclusive. Really, really love Kota Ibushi. So, great micro brawler. Next up, we've got the DVD of the month, and it is the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart shoot interview. One of the greatest managers of all time, understatement. The Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, baby, provides a unique and in-depth look into his life in music and wrestling and how two helped him further his in-ring career. He answers questions like how the Gentrys hit the top of the charts, how his musical career brought him into wrestling, working with Jeff Jarrett and Jerry Lawler in Memphis, his role with Andy Kaufman, how Hart influenced the booking in Memphis, the funny story of getting the call from WWF while in Memphis, his surprising reaction of going to WWF, and what he told Vince McMahon, how he booked his exits from Memphis, comparing his life in WWF with that of Memphis Jeff Jarrett, the Heat being the new manager in the WWF with Blassie, Albano, and Fuji. What a time for managers, right? Blassie, Brady Blassie, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, Captain Lou Albano, and Mr. Fuji. And I think you got Miss Elizabeth coming in too at that point. So wow. Many great stories about his time in WWF, including Slick, Bulldogs, Nasty Boys, Randy Savage. Many stories about his good friend Hulk Hogan, and much, much more. So I will be checking this out. The Mouth of the South, if you grew up in the 80s like me, he was a staple in WWE, WCW programming. And obviously, I said Bret was my guy. As a big Hart Foundation guy, very familiar with Jimmy Hart. So, moving on to the next item in the crate, we have the monthly pin. And it is lovely. It is Dude Love. We saw Mick Foley was in the crate. We saw Dude Love would be in the crate. I'm glad they made it a pin. This is actually a really awesome pin. I think they did a Dude Love shirt, if I'm not mistaken, a long time ago. Anyway, this is a great pin, and I'm glad that they got to highlight this character of Mick Foley. Very, very underrated. This is where all the Mrs. Foley baby boy stuff started popping up, so this is amazing. All right, we've got another item in the crate, and I'm not going to lie, I am not a big fan of this type of item, although this item is great in what it says. It is a fanny pack, and it says these used to be over. And truthfully, in the 90s, they were very over. This item is for Brother Love. It is Bruce Pritchard, something to wrestle with, as it says in the bottom, something to wrestle. I will probably put this on like a shelf or something, but I will never be caught wearing it. Fanny packs are just not my thing. Sorry, Dwayne. Alright, moving to the next item in the crate, we have our 8x10 autograph of the month. There's only one guy left. And if I remember correctly, I think it's Greg the Hammer Valentine. So let's see. Oh, I was right. The 8x10 of the month is the legend Greg the Hammer Valentine. I've gotta give Greg Valentine credit. Pro Wrestling TEES probably, or Pro Wrestling Crate probably has a few hundred, if not thousand subscribers, right? And this dude literally spelled out Greg the Hammer Valentine on every single one of these pictures. I'm not even looking at what that hand cramp would be like. I got like 22 letters in my name. When I signed my mortgage, my hand was hurting. This definitely had to be more than that, and there's definitely more letters. But awesome to have this legend in my collection. He will go up on my legend wall. So that is Pro Wrestling Crate for the month. I'm going to roll through the items one more time, and then we're going to jump into those special packages. So first up, again, wait, before we do that, let's look at the back of the card so we can see some of the names of the people, or what the names of the shirts were. So you've got your Hitman Retro Bret Hart TV shirt, Bret Hart t-shirt, All Heart Johnny Gargano t-shirt, the Kota Ibushi Micro Brawler. These used to be over Brother Love fanny pack, Jimmy Hart's shoot interview, the Dude Love exclusive pen, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and of course, as always, 10% off your next Pro Wrestling Crate. If you do not subscribe to ProWrestlingCrate.com, click the link in the description below. I highly suggest you do. That wrestling club is no longer around. They actually had a merger, or not a merger, Pro Wrestling Tees bought That Wrestling Club. So if you're a That Wrestling Club subscriber, welcome to the Pro Wrestling Crate family. I shall sincerely miss That Wrestling Club. I actually subscribed to WrestleCrate to replace it, to give you guys 3 unboxings a month. So again, as always, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for all the unboxings and conversations that come up. Let's go through the items. We've got the Dude Love pin. We had the Greg the Hammer Valentine 8x10. We've got the Jimmy Hart shoot interview. We've got Kota Ibushi. We've got Johnny frickin' Wrestling t-shirt. Really love this t-shirt. I mean, I can't say enough about how awesome it is. We've got the Bret the Hitman. So I'm folding this up. I'm going to be unboxing more stuff, so I want to make sure I have some room. We've got the Bret the Hitman Hart retro t-shirt. Best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. And I probably put this last just because I didn't even want to look at it again. No, I'm kidding. These used to be over Bruce Pritchard fanny pack. All right, now who's ready for the next items? So this actually came from eBay. I have been looking for a shirt for this wrestler for quite some time, and I'm not talking about his WWE form. I actually have his WWE form already, or at least the one shirt that looks somewhat decent. But I am a fan of Los Ingobernables, and if you're going to talk Los Ingobernables, you have to talk about where it originated. This man is now in WWE. He has a very boisterous manager in Zelina Vega. He is known now as Andrade or Andrade Cien Almas, but in a previous life, he was one of the originators of Los Ingobernables, and his name was La Sombra. So, I'm incredibly happy to have added this to my collection and to have found this. Again, I found it on eBay. Not normally where I order shirts, but every once in a while something catches my eye. This did. Really happy it's in my collection now. I am a big fan of El Idolo. And Bill, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, not Bill. Bob, if you're watching this, I know this is making you happy right now. So, we've got a La Sombra t-shirt. So that is the first item that is not in the crate that I have added to my collection tonight. Okay. I'm going to actually use the garbage can as I'm sitting next to it. We've got the next item, which is the individual t-shirt that I ordered from Pro Wrestling TEES one night. Maybe I got a magnet again? Did I get a magnet? Let's see. Yeah, guys. For magnet number 3000, I got another Pro Wrestling TEES magnet. The next shirt, we've already seen this guy tonight. It is another retro-looking shirt, because I love retro-looking shirts. It is the Hitman, Bret the Hitman Hart, and this one actually says, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will. Really happy about this one. I've added, between the crate and my other orders, I've added 3 Bret Hart shirts to my collection over the past couple of weeks, and I'm really glad that he inked that deal with Pro Wrestling TEES. All right, moving on. I think fans of this channel know that I am an All Elite Wrestling guy. Now, in here, and if you saw Being the Elite, you'll see that they made the joke that people call them a t-shirt company. Well, we know that they are not a t-shirt company, but they definitely do make some sweet t-shirts. And with that, in this crate, in this bag, is actually 4 t-shirts. Oh, look at this. Sorry, I got another magnet. In this crate, this box is actually 4 t-shirts of All Elite Wrestling Superstars. So let's look at the first one sitting on top. She does not have an official AEW t-shirt yet, but that did not stop me from wanting to purchase one of her. It is a white t-shirt, which I don't have many of. The Doctor is in. This t-shirt is Britt Baker, Adam Cole's girlfriend. Call her whatever you will. But Britt is the centerpiece at the moment of the All Elite Wrestling female division. She will be in a triple threat match at Double or Nothing. I can't say enough how happy I am Britt Baker's there, and I had to rep it for the dentist or the doctor. Britt Baker, hopefully she's able to do some magic work on CD's grill. We'll see how that works out. The next shirt that I was ordering, or the next 3 shirts, are official AEW merchandise, and put me very close to having almost every shirt AEW has released. It is, as of the press conference, it is official that this man is a part of All Elite Wrestling. It is Kenny the Cleaner, the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, and this is his first All Elite Wrestling t-shirt. You can see in it He's got the cleaner. You've got the sides of his face. You've got the Omega logo. You've got AEW Change the World, which he's so famous for saying. And of course, you've got the AEW slide sleeve. If you are in the Pro Wrestling Tees VIP group with me, you've known I've said it on several occasions that I am a sucker for the side sleeve. So there's another one for me. All right, and here comes another one. So this one is blue and also official AEW merchandise. I own, I think, a couple from these guys as well. And they wore this at the press conference. SCU later. Daniels, Kazarian, Sky. Again, I love SCU. Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Scorpio Sky. Amazing in-ring performers. Awesome on being the elite. You've got the side sleeve imprint on a blue shirt. So this is actually the first of the shirts from AEW. I believe that maybe MJF's also that are not black. So very cool. Happy to have SCU in the mix. And the last shirt of this video is, and I'm sure you guys have guessed it by now based on the timing, those other shirts came out, but it is Matt and Nick Jackson. We are all elite, the Young Bucks. And again, because it's official AEW merchandise, you've got the AEW side sleeve, you've got the elite fingers actually making up the E on this symbol, and of course the Bucks doing their trademark pose. So really happy about that one as well. So those were my additions for the day. The second the press conference ended, or I actually was pressing refresh the entire time to place that order, it was really important to me that I got those shirts right away. That is it, folks. That's all for the unboxing, for the t-shirts. I've got a bunch of stuff to wear over the next couple of days. Follow me on Instagram at the 2 Count. You will get to see what I'm rocking for the t-shirt of the day. You saw the Pro Wrestling Crate and all the cool stuff and goodies that came up in that one. I'm going to ask you guys again to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We are only going to continue to keep having amazing conversations, unboxing really cool wrestling stuff. And for us, it's all about just connecting with you guys and having a really great conversation. So I ask you one more time, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I am on my way to California, so see you later. You guys have a great night.